That's the end of the exponential change experiment. In terms of the results, for the electrical part, you should have got some pretty good values. The capacitance should be pretty straightforward to get. Remember, the capacitors in the apparatus have an accuracy of about plus or minus 20%. So you may have found anywhere between about 1200 and 800 microfarads, but both of those would have been acceptable. For the resistances, again, I expect good values, particularly for the the larger resistors. Those should have worked quite well. In terms of the water experiment, it's not as straightforward. So realistically speaking, I'll tell you results from past years, people have been as much as 800% out. It should be 1 times 10 to the minus 3 Poise, named after Poiseuille, obviously. But in practice, I'll be surprised if you get a terrific result for that. Obviously, it's not an ideal way performing it, tracking it on the camera, but also it's just genuinely an experiment that's tricky to perform really precisely and well. And likewise, you'll see that small variations in the radius measurement, particularly for the capillary tube, can give you very big changes in the outcome, because of course that's raised to the power of 4. But if you're outside of the order of about 10 to the minus 4, 10 to the minus 3, I'd say it's worth checking your calculation with your demonstrator. But once again, thank you for doing the experiment, and I hope it went well for you. Oh, and like and subscribe.